The rise in the cost of jet fuel has prompted the European airline Lufthansa to scrap 20,000 flights this summer. It comes as the European Commission unveiled new measures to address surging energy costs. Our Europe correspondent Alistair Bunkle spoke to the European Commissioner for Energy and Housing, Dan Jørgensen, who warned of both cancellations and more expensive tickets.
I would even say it's a very serious crisis. The IEA has said that this is a crisis that is as bad as 73 and 22 combined, and I tend to agree with that. Now, it's also important to say that it's primarily a crisis of prices and not yet a crisis of security of supply. But we cannot, unfortunately, be sure to prevent a crisis of supply, especially on jet fuel in the future, if indeed the crisis continues.
Is this assuming the Strait of Hormuz remains closed, or is that crisis coming regardless?
So, security of supply, if we have a peace tomorrow and the Strait opens, I think we will manage without that happening. But I have to say that even in a best case scenario, the price crisis will still last for quite some time, because gas infrastructure has been ruined to a degree that will take years to rebuild. And this means that for months and maybe even years yet, we will see much higher prices than we had before this crisis started.
And this is happening at a particularly bad time because we're heading into the summer holiday season. Thousands of people across Europe will be going on holidays, wanting to go on holidays. Sure. But that might be affected by the aviation fuel crisis.
Unfortunately, it's very likely that many people's holidays will be affected either because of flight cancellations or very expensive tickets. What we're trying to do is do as much as we can to prevent that happens. But even if we do everything we can, if the jet fuel is not there, it's not there.